Okay, so this is the final world of the game, Krampus Land. Because if this is a game meant for kids, I can't really use the word hell, so, we're going to call it Krampus Land. So, the descent, if we go down into the... By the way, there's a very obvious pun I could make here, right? In that we don't really have a Snowball's chance in hell. But, I didn't go that far until just now. But I thought it's very funny, it's literally a snowball in hell, right? So, the story writes itself, almost. So, for the snowflake, we want to get down there. The levers obviously manipulate the lava level, just as it previously manipulated the water level. And the descent is all about lowering the lava level further and further until we get further and further down into the depths of Krampus Land. So, we're just going to try and do that as much as we can. And lava, instead of water, lava is a one-hit death, so it actually makes this a very tricky platforming world. So I do think the Krampus Land levels are better than the mountain area levels because of the lava mechanic. That's the second snowflake. And we just do that. What's this? What's this all about? Oh, it's a shortcut to the next lever. Okay. Because otherwise you're supposed to go down and do all that. But because you got the snowflake, and now you just go straight to this area here. So we skip that whole bit. Spikes on both sides. Checkpoint. Now that's kind of a leap of faith, but I do give you the coins, right? You're supposed to follow the coins. More narrow jumping. In retrospect, maybe there should have been more, like, maybe the path I took up there should be down here. That way it leads all the way back up there. Yeah, and that way it's not such a, why is that even there, right? It's so easy to look at this and, like, think I should redesign this a certain way. It's very tempting to do that as a game developer. And part of it's just because I enjoy the process of doing it, I enjoy the process of thinking about how to make a game better and how to make it more fun. So, I can't really help myself. Uh-oh. Narrowly avoided. Okay. I probably died there a lot, and I made sure that... oh, I didn't get the third one. I was going to say, I probably died there a lot. Yeah, so the third one was hidden under the lava. Clever, clever, clever me. Yeah, because anytime you get to that goalpost, you'll never have gotten the third snowflake. So you're supposed to ask yourself that question. Where did I miss the gold snowflake? Where was it? Well, it was hidden under the lava. Okay, magma pool. So, just kind of another level. Instead of focusing on lowering the lava levels, it's about avoiding the lava that's constantly below you while we do moving platform shenanigans. So, there we go. Gold snowflake right here. And of course we bring back the mechanics of, the floating things. These were in the water levels, the platforms that would float on the water and sink. But now it's lava. Now here, some people might have tried to just fly past this, but this is another moving boat type situation. Doesn't really look like a boat, to be fair. I probably could have indicated that better, but what I wanted was a tricky platform to be on. So that's why it's so small and narrow and flat like that. I think at this point I could probably double jump across. Oh, nope. That's my fault. Impatience, right? By the way, I failed to mention this. There are little icicles up here. Remember these from the first level? But now they're not really cold icicles, so what would you call them? A warmsicle? A hotsicle? Yeah, hotsicle. Yeah, and here's more of them right here. Fortunately, the moving platform moves them right out of our way. Okay. So that just spawns a platform. This one also spawns a platform, but they're on timers, so we gotta go somewhat fast. Now, we spawn this one, and we also want to go fast to this. Although what's funny is it's actually faster to not spawn the platform. It's faster just to like fly through it. Now this is again a callback to the one water level where we had the giant platform like this that sank when you stood on it. And so now we have to do that while avoiding the lava and the fireballs. Come on. And again, just like that level, the snowflake is hidden in a similar spot. We come up around the right-hand side and go up to the very top here, and that is where we find it. You can either wait for it to sink down for an easier time, or you can take your chance with just falling. But yeah, that's the end of that level. Pretty short. Okay, so Weapons Factory. That is a reference to Super Mario RPG, of course. And it actually goes well with the aesthetic of, you know, what kind of factory level would Krampus have in Krampus Land? Well, he would have weapons, right? So we bring back the Toy Factory stuff, except we combine it with the lava stuff. Right, so again, I'm just combining different things together to make different combinations of levels. And this one is a particularly hard one. There's lots of things that will reduce your health in this level. Hidden passage. Oh, no. I tried to dodge there, but I wasn't fast enough. Yeah, like look at all the fire and bombs here. It's very hard to get. Well, unless you really pay attention, it's really hard to get past this without taking a whole lot of damage. Because there's just so much fire. Actually, I don't know. You might not be able to dodge those flames. No, you can. Okay. It's good because you should be able to. Alright. So the less patient you are, the harder this game becomes, because you feel like flying through the level, but it's like if you make the wrong move, you won't have a platform to land on. Also, this is subtle. It's really easy to miss, but there is a checkpoint right there. That way, when you die, you can come back to that area. Now, this is subtle also, I think. There's a little hidden passage in the TNT generator, which is where the gold snowflake is. Most people might miss that. Maybe I should have involved the metal box again in that somehow. Right? Maybe you should have had to blow up the metal to get to that. So there's just a whole lot of stuff here. I mean, it's not particularly engaging at this point. Now we do have this area. Okay, this is actually kind of tricky. You have to bounce off the conveyor belt, over the lava, and then back onto the conveyor belt. Okay. But once we get that one, that golden snowflake, that's basically the end of the level, so... You know, another one down. And 2 more levels left in the game before the final castle. So this is Dark Tunnel, and something makes me think that this was actually supposed to, like, actually be dark, and I took it out of the game for some reason. Oh, by the way, I just sort of skipped past these guys. These are spiders. If you get stuck in them, you have to mash the button to escape their clutches. And that's a lava slug. Or a magma slug. I don't know what I want to call them. But kind of like that Pokemon, right? Whoa. Those are glitching out. I don't know why those sound effects glitched out like that. What's this all about? Oh, okay, right. You have to let the spider catch you and drag you all the way up there. That's clever. And that's how you get the first snowflake. Oh, you know what I should have done? See, this is like... I should have had it so that they actually go all the way down into the lava. That would have been really smart right there. So you know, because we're experimenting with the spiders in the lava, right? Yeah, and I really didn't utilize the lava slugs to their full potential. They're just kind of there, just to be a different enemy. That's interesting. His spider web is a little too big. There's not a snowflake down there, is there? Okay, no, there's not. I'm a little unsure of where the second snowflake is. There it is, okay. I guess this is a kind of forgettable place to put it. There's nothing really, there's nothing memorable at all about that. Oh, whoops. Okay, we're fine. Okay. So now we go back here with the snow cones, and there's multiple directions you can go in this level. I didn't want to make it too obvious which way you should go, but I'll definitely get the snowflake. It's just, again, these snow cones make me really nervous. Like the barrels in Donkey Kong Country always made me nervous too. So, and yet I felt compelled to put them in my game. But it's definitely doable. I've done it. Other people have done it. And, you know, they've beaten the level. It's just very nerve-wracking, right? Lining it up. Oh gosh. Especially when you don't have much health left. Sometimes there is a kind of a way to cheat this. Well, that's one way to cheat it, actually. Just avoid that entirely. Maybe that's the right way to do it. Maybe that's the strategy here. No, no. That's not the strategy. Okay. This is where being patient helps a lot, because you want to have enough health to get to the end of this area here, because the fireballs do take a lot of your health away, and there's a lot of them. Sometimes the click doesn't register. I'm not sure why. Trying to concentrate, that's why I'm not talking. Well, we know that I can just do it this way, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you have two options here, and I kind of give you the coins so that you know that's where you're supposed to go. So if you want the optional route, you go bottom right. Just have to not click the wrong button. This is actually really tough right here. There you go. It does line up though, thankfully. That's amazing. I went through all that without taking any damage. That's actually probably the best I've ever done that route in this game. Just a little bit more. There it is. All right, that's the end. So, wow. That was, yeah, like, I hate that level so much. It's really tough, but I managed to do it without taking damage, so it is possible. Now, Scorched Stronghold, this is the final level of the game, but we want to go to Path of Peril first. And we're probably going to need to we're probably going to need to do a little bit of level grinding, so I will do that in a second to get some coins, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I've accumulated 500 coins, and I'm going to buy the key. There it is, exactly 500. And hey, look, achievement unlocked. Apparently I didn't unlock that one yet. So, alright, let's go to the Path of Peril, and let's play that one. Alright. Whoa! That sound effect annoys me. Definitely could have had some sound balancing. Oh no. Okay, let's do this. Sorry for the sound, that's... I don't know why it does that. Okay. We gotta be patient on this one. This is kind of supposed to be like a challenge course, you know, for like people who are like really dedicated to doing this game. You know how like at the end of the Mario games you'll have like a post level or post game. That's weird. Why did the music cut out there? There are a few strange glitches with this level. Anyway. Also, I don't know where the gold snowflakes are. I don't remember where they are. I'm gonna guess probably... I'm gonna guess that you have to do all these to get the first snowflake. But yeah, you know how Mario games might have like an extra level that you beat at the very end? Yeah, there it is. For those who are like really dedicated to playing the game. Maybe the music didn't stop. Maybe it just got really quiet for a second, and I couldn't hear it over the sound effects. So now we combine the bombs with the timed platforms. Yeah, I'm probably going to go in and modify that sound effect after this. I don't know why it's glitching like that. Okay, so this is like... This is supposed to be a really hardcore Kaizo moment right here. But since you can right-click to glitch out of that, it's not that hard. Like, I remember when I was playing this initially, when I first made this, these were like really tough. And maybe it's because I died so many times during playtesting that it seems so easy now. Like, I intentionally made these parts easier because I died so much. I don't know. I don't know what the right move is. Like, that's the thing I think about all the time with this game, is how difficult should it be? I don't know which... Okay, this is the optional path. But yeah, it's like, finding that balance, for me, was extremely difficult. And I don't even think I necessarily got it right. And I don't know if I can get it right. Because people are going to have different skill levels who play this. You know, whether it's the kid who's playing a platformer for the first time, or someone like me who's played a million of them before. Okay. You know, they're different target audiences who want different things. So when you look at a game like Mario or whatever that has a really well-balanced difficulty... Oh, shoot. I managed to guard that just in time. But I was going to say was, when you look at a game that has really well-balanced difficulty, you can tell that they're really, you know, it was a really well-designed game. Anyway, that was a lot easier than I remember it being. So I don't know. But we did it. Alright, so this is the final level of the game, Storch Stronghold. Welcome to the Storch Stronghold. Krampus once lived here before he was vanquished by Snowball last Christmas. Again, a sort of a teaser to play the prequel. And that's how the platforms are supposed to sound. I don't know what was up with the other ones. Okay. Now here... Can we go in this? Yeah, okay. That's a hidden passage that has a lever that will once again lower the lava level so that we can get in here. Now, those were not always cloud platforms. They were like an arrow platform, but the cloud started to make sense. Although a cloud inside of a castle like this doesn't make a whole lot of sense, so I don't know. So now we've just got some more tight platforming right here. I make really good use of the right-click button. That's how you dodge these things. So if you know how to do that properly, this is actually not that bad of a section. It looks like absolute chaos, but it's manageable. Okay, you want to avoid going in that door, because that's where the snowflake is over here. Come on. Oh no. Just have to... Well, I guess you can be impatient, and... Yeah, you can't be too impatient, though. Can't really make that jump. There we go. This is really nerve-wracking right here. No! Wait. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, we're back here, and we actually have full health this time, so it should be a lot easier. Again, if I just took my time, right? Patience is a virtue in this game, for sure. There we go. Barely made it, but we did it this time. I just realized there was a missing wall on that, but that's okay. On that door. Come on. So these are more timed jumping, but here we have the lights now. Man, I forgot how good the soundtrack is. It's amazing to listen to. If I did anything right, it was commissioning that soundtrack. I don't regret that at all. Really, I should have spent more money on the graphics and the marketing. If I had done that and spent a little bit more, like, this is so close to being really, really awesome. I mean, maybe you think it's awesome already, but like, this is so close to being like, you know, in my opinion, it's just so close to being like a really stellar game, you know. And like, I have this problem when I work on stuff. I get like 90% of the way there, and then I like give up on it. And you can see this in my older games too. I'll do a ton of really good work, get 90% of the way there, put 90% of the effort in, and then just stop after before the last 10% is done. And this is what it feels like to me, is like, you know, but I do that a lot. And I think when it ends up being the case that I don't do that, I'm gonna have my big hit, you know. This is it. The kidnapped Snow Queen Holda is up ahead. I know you can do it, Snowball. So, we are entering the final battle. So we have Perkta, and these are mythological characters. Like, I'm not just inventing these. These are part of Austrian folklore. Is that a Snowball? What's one of those doing down here? Holda says, "That's Snowball. Santa's friend has come to save me." "Well, any friend of Santa's an enemy of mine. That old fool put me on the naughty list, and I've been out to get him ever since." Is that really what this is all about? Some lumps of coal you received last Christmas? Now, with just one more sacrifice, I can revive Krampus and rule the North Pole. Come, Snowball, the lava awaits you. Okay. So now, she's throwing a ton of coal at us, which is really ironic. Now we hit the lever, and it may not be immediately obvious. I guess it is in that case, because it happened to hit her. But once you hit her with the ice, all you gotta do is knock her into the lava, and that's it. And then phase 2 starts, and it turns out that she was the final sacrifice that Krampus needed to come back to life. And now we fight Krampus, and so this is really epic, I think, for a final battle. And you might try and hit him in the head here, and it does nothing. And you're like, well, what do I do? And I should have made this slightly more obvious, but what you have to do is you got to go over to where the snowflakes are. And Holda says, "Borrow my ice power and destroy that monster Krampus." There's a light glow around Snowball at this point. And that tells you that he's got what it takes to actually hit him now. So, all you have to do is climb on his arm and go up to the cage and get the superpower, and then hit him in the head with it. So I think this is pretty epic. I don't know about you guys. Between the graphics and the music and the sound and everything. Oh, and then we have this thing. He should be aiming a little bit more up, I think, at me. He's not going high enough to hit me, but he could be doing a lot more damage. Like, this could certainly be a lot more difficult of a boss fight. I don't think it's hard, but I do think it's epic, so I don't know. You guys tell me what you think was the best boss fight of the game. I think I like this one the most. I like Krampus the most, and then Blitzkrieg, the reindeer, and then maybe Big Berkdolf at the beginning there, and then Sir Solar, and then the sea monster, the Kraken guy, King Kraken. That's his name. Oh, I ran out. That's on a timer, by the way. That's snow power. Just so that it's not too easy of a fight. There we go. One more hit. Yeah, I actually, I drew that tire sprite myself, so I am very proud of that one. I did use some reference material, but like, because I got to draw Krampus right, but I was really, I did a good job with that, I think. Okay. Now hit him. Boom. And he's dead. And that's the end of Krampus again. And that's the end of the game. And we got all the gold snowflakes. So hey, and now we've got a wonderful credit sequence that is, of course, inspired by Super Mario 64 and, you know, games like that, Spyro the Dragon, where we sort of look at the world that we were just in for the past few hours. And we have the credits. Hey, there's my name. I did the game design. I did the programming. Yeah, so we get to look at... It's snowing, right? It's snowing in all the world now. Summer has been saved. The North Pole has been saved. Global warming has been averted. I did the sprites. Someone else, Tielis, did the animations and backgrounds. I'm, you know, thankful for their help. And the music was by Soul Acapello. I did some of the sounds, and I outsourced a few of them also. Snowball's on the conveyor belt there. We had a lot of help with testing. And yeah, quite a bit of help with testing. Despite that, we still found quite a few bugs, so maybe we should have done a little bit more. But then we have the mountain area, and our Patreon supporters. By the way, pay attention to the music here. It sounds, the soundtrack plays in each part of like where it actually, it's showing the mountain, so now it's got the mountain sound, and then the lava part is going to have the lava sound, and it had that in the factory. So the music was really well done. Translations, yeah, we had translated this into 4 languages, and yeah, copyright 2018, Goldberg Games LLC. Thank you for playing. Yeah, so I can't believe 2018 was 5 years ago. As soon as Queen Holder returned to the Winter Palace, the temperature began to cool down and the North Pole stopped melting. Snowball, now honored as the national hero, was invited to the Winter Palace to celebrate. And that's the end of the game. The end. So, hope you enjoyed the Let's Play. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So, now if I click the button here, that ends it. And when we go back to the title screen, you will see we have the Krampus button here. And this is just an extra little thing. Play the game again, but under more difficult conditions. No rolling, limited lives, fewer checkpoints, no gold snowflakes. If you lose all your lives, you'll have to start over. So this is the mode that it was... Like, this is kind of what actually the game was going to be initially. So if you'd rather try that, you can do that. You know, in retrospect, maybe I should have just made this available from the beginning and not a New Game Plus thing, but it is a lot harder to do this. So I will want to do a video of this at some point. It's not going to be this one because we just finished the game. But yeah, if you're interested, if you thought this was a really cool game, or you might want to try it out yourself, it is available for purchase on Steam and itch.io. So I'll have links to those, of course. And yeah, I'll definitely continue to work on this game, fix the bugs that we found. I want to add more content and like maybe in like sort of a, you know, anniversary edition type thing at some point. I've got too many things on my plate right now, and you know, I love the way that it turned out overall. It's just like, again, take that 90% and add the final 10% to it, and it could be like really, really good, I think. But yeah, if you like this, consider purchasing it, and look forward to our future games. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to go to goldbargames.com. You can check out our website and find all of our games available for purchase on Steam and itch.io and maybe other platforms as well. And at the very bottom of our website, you can find our mailing list, so be sure to sign up for that. All you have to do is enter your first name, last name, and an email address, and then you just hit the subscribe button. And there you go, you're subscribed. And once you're on our mailing list, you'll receive email updates for releases of our games or demos for new games that we're working on. You'll be the first to know of all of that cool stuff, and we look forward to being able to share all of that with you. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.